Okay, go ahead and write down problem 4, transforming to standard form. And go ahead and write down this equation right here. So we have y equals negative 3 over 7x plus 5. So we're going to transform to standard form. With this equation right here, we have y equals negative 3 7x plus 5. In order to take that equation and change it into standard form, you multiply 7 to both sides because there's a 7 right there. If you have a fraction and you need to change it to standard form, you need to multiply both sides of the equation by the denominator in that fraction. So when you do that, so what we need to do is take this 7 times everything inside. So we have 7y, and then we take 7 times everything inside here, and we get 7 times negative 3 over 7 is negative 3x. And then we have 7 times 5, and we get 35. Next step, we have this equation right here, 7y equals negative 3x plus 35. I need to move the negative 3x to the other side because our standard form is ax plus by equals c. Notice that the x and the y are on the same side. So what I need to do is, what's the opposite of negative 3? Positive 3. So I need to add 3x to both sides. So when I do that, I get 3x plus 7 equals 35. Now I've taken an equation that was in this form, which is slope-intercept form, which we talked about at the beginning of the unit, and changed it to standard form, which is ax plus by equals c. When it's in this form, I can graph it with the x and the y intercepts. Okay? Got it, number 4. Go ahead and write down this equation. So looking at an equation, this number right here is my y1. This number right here is my slope. This number right here is my x1. So when I'm looking to rewrite this, I have my slope, which equals negative 1/3. And then I have my x1, y1. And this is my y1. This is a negative 2. I need to take the opposite. So my y1 is 2. My x1 here is a plus 6. So I'm going to make that a negative 6. To do that, I can take y equals mx plus b, right? And then I'm going to substitute those numbers in. I have y, which is 2, equals my slope, which is negative 1/3. I have my x, which is negative 6, plus b. That's something we did last week. So now I just go ahead and solve it to find out what does b equal. So I have 2 equals negative 1/3 times negative 6. A negative and negative is going to be a positive, and 1/3 times 6 is going to be 2 plus b. Okay, so if I want to get b by itself, I need to take the opposite of 2, so I need a minus 2 to both sides. That cancels. 2 minus 2 is 0. That cancels over there to be 0, and we got plus b. So b is going to equal 0. So I input everything back, I end up with that equation. y equals negative 1/3 x plus 0. But I need to change it to ax plus by equals c. So I need to move that number over, right? But what is that bottom number? A 3, which means I got to multiply everything by 3. So I rewrite the equation, y equals negative 1/3 x plus 0. Because there is a 3 right here, I need to multiply everything by 3. So I take 3 times y, and I get 3y. And then I have 3 times negative 1/3, which is negative 1x. And then I have 3 times 0, which is 0. And the last thing I got to do is move this negative 1x to the other side. So I need to add 1x to both sides. And I just get x plus 3y equals 0. I can't add these two together because one's a y and one's an x. So they're just separated. So it's x plus 3y equals 0. Okay, go ahead and write down this equation. Just write down what is the x and y intercepts. And go ahead and write down this equation. So number 1, looking for the x and y intercepts with the equation 3x minus 4y equals 9. So now we have the equation 3x minus 4y equals 9. Just like we did the other day. I want to do my xy chart. So over here, I'm going to make my xy chart on the paper. I'm going to plug in 0 for x, and I'm going to plug in 0 for y. So I'm going to take this 0 and plug it in for the x. I'm going to rewrite it 3 parentheses 0 minus 4y equals 9. 3 times 0 is just 0. I can write the 0 down. Minus 4y equals 9. Now I have a number next to a letter, so I need to divide both sides by negative 4. And then my y-intercept, these two cancel. Y equals negative 9 over 4, and that is my y-intercept. When I saw that, I'm going to put 0 in for the y now. So 0 in for the y, so I have 3x minus 4, parentheses 0 equals 9. I'll bring down the 3x. Negative 4 times 0 is just 0. I don't need to write the 0 down. It just becomes 3x equals 9. I have a number next to a letter, so I need to do what? Divide. Good. Divide both sides by 3, and I get x equals 3. I go ahead and put 3 into my chart. So now I have my y-intercept, which is negative 9 over 4, and my x-intercept is 3.